It's been so long. I've got no general plan for today. We're just gonna jump in and see what happens. Okay, that's a lie. I have a general plan. It's been a long time since I've done Haven stuff. Haven's kind of fallen off a little bit because we're all busy, but I'm making the push. I'm making the push today. That's not the right game mode. There we go. I don't know why I'm at half health. Bear with me once. There we go. Whew. One of the most peaceful night's rest I've had in a while. Again, it's been mostly nothing but rest. Most exciting thing that's happened recently is somebody else up and about, besides, well, the last people who woke up. I've also moved the office. Yeah, the office looks different. Wow, I've got couches and a rug. What happened to the office? I moved. It's simply more convenient for me. Um, Convenient in the sense of there's apparently a war coming per August, and I find that believable. Things have been too peaceful for too long. It's only a matter of time before somebody loses their shit. And I don't want to lose all my stuff. I only have two more things to move, and that's you, Abaddon, and you, Griffin. You're not like Abaddon and Zeke, though. You can't talk. Yep, it's just a residence now. Well, that's not ominous. Who did I kill? I mean, I've killed a lot of things. How did I miss that? Monster playing. Huh? Are you fucking with me, Abaddon? I'm gonna take that nod as a yes. No need to worry about it then. I don't know what these are or why they're in my mailbox, but thank you, stranger. Good to know people have been making somewhat use of the spring cleaning you did, Zeke. Everything's just so unnaturally quiet. Can't even say it's comfortable silence. Yep. That's about what I expected. Everyone always compliments the food, never does any shopping there because of the name. Wasn't even my name. How about you, Disco? How are you holding up? Yeah, that's about what I expected too. Good to see Aster still hasn't cleaned up their mess. That, yeah, sounds about right. Too busy being paranoid. I mean, also thinking on it, there's bound to be a little bit of activity here soon. We've been setting up something special. What that is, you'll have to wait and see. For now, why don't we check out the new office? Whoever's been working on the highway's been slacking. Not even lighting up the roofs of the thing. The highway, yeah, that's the word. I'm so paranoid about my stuff that I actually moved Annabelle over here to this meat stand. OC, love you too, Angel. Thank you for the lurk. But anyways. What's that on our left? People have been asking about what this is, and I just told them not to worry about it, but it's ready now. We can talk about it. This is where we've relocated. It's a little more neutral ground, I think. What the fuck was that? Okay. Well, I was going to show off my the new office. We'll just show off the rest of the place. Put your piranha where you asked me to. Very, conceited of you to name it Apollyon. There's your throne. As red and black as ever. Normally I can make that, no problem. We've got a mini disco, because I don't want to lose the disco. Where's the mini meat stand? Or meat shack? Well, it's over there. That's going to be the main location should anything happen to the one in Elysium. What the fuck is... Okay. Okay. Wasn't expecting to have to play cleanup today. Easy. Easy. Thank you for the egg, Nero. Bone shard. So we've got skeletal spiders now. That's great. But yeah, it's literally just the office, but a little gutsied up. I made it out of a more preferable wood type. Dark oak is lovely. All our storage is up here. It's basically like I just moved the office and changed its material. Mostly. There's no basement here, but we don't really need one. Okay, I don't think this is Abaddon fucking with me anymore. Puppet. Yeah, right. Me? A puppet? Please. Whoever this person is that thinks I killed them obviously doesn't know how things work here. Did that say 13? Yep, it sure did. Yeah, that's the new office. Everything looks good over there. And it's convenient because go down that way, we get to the vault for vault duty. Then over this way, we've got Moth, should Moth need anything from me. We've got the meat stand, literally at the end of this path. Just briefly to our left, we have the path to the Spirit Sanctuary, so I can have some lovely carnation time. Further left, we've got my hideout and Jackdaw. And to the right, even further right, we've got Elysium in August. It's a little weird to me, though, that I'm finding these notes in places that I've rested at, so I think it's probably in my best interest to check the other homes. Just in case there's more of those bone spiders. They can't aim for shit, but you know. I still need to write that love letter to Carnation. I'll work on it. What? Okay. Yeah. That's what I guessed. I'm gonna let someone talk to me like they know what they're talking about. No hero. I mean, I've only failed once. It doesn't make me not a hero. And even then, does it really count as a true loss, considering the other person involved cheated? I don't think so. What can we even use bone shards for? Maybe I should ask the resident boneheads. They know more about bones than I probably do. I just know that I happen to have a lot more bones than most people here. Just built different. So, if I'm finding these ghost messages at places I've resided, it means there's probably one or two at hideout. It's kind of what I'm expecting, anyways. Honestly, would be more surprised if there wasn't. This does give me this does give me an excuse to show the new addition to the hideout. I've realized that that's part of why it feels a little dreadfully quiet. I forgot to turn on my music player. This one, thank you. Loud. And too dramatic. Also too dramatic. That's fine. I mean, it's still distastefully quiet. You're not even chatting much. You two are also relatively quiet. Anything in the cabin? No. Nothing in the bathhouse. I'm gonna go check the decoy office. Or I guess the decoy hideout, rather. I don't know why I call it the decoy office. It's probably because it's literally just a replica of the office. No, it's just those notes. Strange and stranger yet. Yeah, I'll put the bone shards in there. That's fine. Enchanted books, heads, arrows, materials. String. Spider eyes. I don't know anyone who could be leaving me these ghost messages. Wait, huh? When did I get experience? Oh, right. Lily. Whoa! Strange, no hole. These weren't always item frames. Wait, didn't I have an armor stand there? Up into the armor stand. Well, ain't that just peachy? I'm gonna have to fix that. You know what? Nah, before I leave, I'm taking a nap. Oh, cool. Can't. Gunning for it, then. No, that's not the old office. That's the decoy one. That's the hideout in loose quotes. You're okay. Catch you briefly up to speed now that you're feeling a bit chatty there, Zeke. Nabadon. We're hunting ghost messages. I found quite a few more. Only this time they're written in books instead of on paper. It's a good thing we haven't seen any phantoms up and about here. It is kind of worth checking out. While we're over here, I'm also going to show off the new addition to the hideout. It's not an education center for Ren. Because we've technically already got that on your silly little island that you do all your brewing and writing on, Zeke. It's up here. It just takes a while to get up to. We've got a little lake/swimming pool up here now. We can do some fishing or we can do some swimming. A nice place to come to relax, unwind a little, while still being active. I can so make that. Still got it. Oh yeah. I'm still not sure. I still haven't met Dew. Yeah, there it is. All you are here for is to cause more misery for the ones who should be protecting. Yeah, alright. Whoever you are. Gotta know who's sending these messages. Keep mentioning about somebody who's dead. I haven't actually killed anyone here. The worst in terms of killing I've done was bat around a pinata and come in second during family sparring. Yeah, Abaddon. I know you're bloodthirsty. Ren must be off resting. Why so dramatic today? Strange and stranger yet. It does feel real homey now. Just a shame that the only people around, people I can't quite speak directly to. I mean, besides you two, and whoever you are in this lantern. It's fine, it just means I can be risky without people yelling at me. I mean, yeah. I know what kind of good I'm capable of with my own hands. I mean, I fixed those people's village. I helped with the meat shack. I created the disco. So why do I feel like it's still all for nothing? Nobody's really hired me for a hit job. The one I was hired for, I failed. I'm not killing Captain yet. Not until we finally get it to sink into his head that he needs to start helping himself. That just because we're extending helping hands out to him doesn't mean we're treating him like a child. If anything, it's proving we need to treat him like a child. Granted, he's fixing the mistake he made. Planted a cherry blossom where the big tree once stood. Yeah, I am aware. Mostly because I've been told the same thing. That's besides the point. We're not talking about me here. No, I get it. But then there's also, like, Disco doesn't really bring in any business. Nobody likes the name of Meat Shack, which tends to make them not shop at it. Makes me feel like my cooking's going to waste if I just keep handing out freebies. That's why I'm opening a meat stand at this event we're planning. Hopefully that'll bring something in. Alright, are there any more of those freakazoid spiders? Doesn't look like it. Perhaps we could ask Jackdaw. Oh, yeah, that's another point, really. I've only got one protection job, and that's Jackdaw from Lux. Needs protection from that guy. Dude couldn't harm a fly even if he tried. That overgrown child is the epitome of, I forgot where I was going with that, but... Literally... Oh, wait, no! Yeah, Lux is literally just all bark, no bite. It's not to say I don't respect the guy. I mean... I can't. Who could respect someone so... ratty? But I'm sure under that shell is... someone I could get along with. Just need to crack him out of it. Drop the royalty illusion and act the person part. Alright, so here's our new ghost messages. You killed me. A monster playing with monsters. You forgot, didn't you? A puppet to a corrupt group. You're no hero. And all you're here for is to cause more misery for the ones you should be protecting. I don't know what any of that could mean. I don't know anyone who would think that playing that level of prank is a good idea. Not to mention, I haven't killed anyone here. At least not permanently. Is there even a point to opening the office right now if no one's around? It's troubling. I guess hate mail would mean I'm doing something right. In a sense. But the problem herein is... Actually, I don't even know myself. It's just too damn quiet all the time. No jobs to do because everyone's quiet, everyone's sleeping or whatever, off doing their own thing. No sense of urgency. Where's everyone's, like, sense of adventure, sense of drive? It does seem like everyone's so tired. Honestly, think I'd probably be better off in some other corner of Haven. Maybe I could find someone out there who needs someone of my caliber. Guess the only thing really I have to do at the moment now is just check the meat stands. Maybe whoever's leaving these notes left more there. I'm gonna hit that one on the way back. Because the furthest one is the one in Jurassic Park. Well, yeah. Plus, what is there to celebrate? Hooray, peace. No, but in actuality, we're planning an event. Something that should hopefully go a lot smoother. I know you would celebrate peace. Nothing. I don't know. Angels just started setting it up and asked me to chip in a few things. Something about a summer solstice, and something about it being Gawain's idea. Yeah, that figures. But something peaceful, something to help us settle down or get us all together or something. celebrating the peace. I don't know. I'm purely going to be running a meat stand. It does sound nice, I guess. The hell is this part of the highway go? Somebody got a little too fence happy working on this. I don't know. I'm kind of bored of all the peace. What's that? Well, I say I'm bored of the peace, but the reality of it is I'm just... That's Stars's, right? The reality is just that I'm bored. Want something to do. Want adventure to go on. I want thrills to seek. That kind of deal. That goes more that way. That connects directly to... This must be Moth's area, because that's the office. I guess blood to spill. It would be nice to get out there and hunt again. There's something that isn't gonna cheat. Well, that happened to be the only blemish, so... Guess I'll leave it. Yeah, I am feeling a bit like a sword gone dull. Haven't even gotten much Carnation time lately because she's busy. Yeah. Oh shit. Away from the allay. That didn't even hurt. How are they even getting in the office? Whatever they are. Let's head back to the village, I guess. Like there's anything else thrilling going on. I haven't even had a chance to poke Bird about the molten feathers. Bird's the only one I know with distinctly red feathers like that. Jackdaws are more brown, and yours, Zeke, are white. There is... What? Okay. A strangely tall Vex on my roof. Does it think it's being sneaky? You think you're being sneaky up there?
I'm not being sneaky, I'm just waiting.
For?
I assume you're the hunter?
Yeah.
Well, you've got a little pest control problem, I'm afraid to inform you.
Well, yeah, I see that. There's a Vex on my roof.
As much as I wish I could take responsibility for this one, it's not actually my fault for once.
I guess
No, you've got bigger problems.
it's in my better nature to hear everyone out, so what is it?
Well, see, I was simply flying through when I went over here and I saw some ruins of some destruction. Destruction that reminded me of a certain someone I knew a while ago.
Oh, the Ruins of Stars place.
Yeah. Is that the name?
Well, I believe so. I was told something named Navin did it, but I keep getting mixed stories on whether Navin's alive or dead.
Oh, let me assure you. No one can keep a cockroach like Navin down for long. If you're hearing mixed stories about whether or not they're alive or dead, it's most certainly alive.
That's what I assumed.
And if all the signs I'm seeing are correct, it's in your village.
Huh.
Waiting, walking, just biding its time, you know?
Sure.
I'm assuming you've never met Navin?
Nope. They died before I woke up.
But you've heard stories.
Yep. Where did you...
And I'm above you. Here, I'll come back down. So you're aware of their destructive potential?
Yep.
Now, I've noticed that no one seems to actually be doing anything about the fact that they're kind of roaming free at the moment.
That's because they're all also under the impression that Navin's dead.
And yet, you remain the one who doesn't quite believe that.
I'm always skeptical. I always get all sides of the story before I make a decision myself.
Do you know why Navin isn't where a Vex should be?
No.
Let's just say that Navin was not very good at being the soldier it was supposed to be.
Okay, let's back it up a moment here. My angel friend brings up a valid point. Who exactly are you?
You call me Yala.
Yala. Okay. Something about a soldier. Navin's a soldier?
Well, Navin was. Before, they got their commanding officer killed by their own blade.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was quite the moment, Nothing quite like a bit of friendly fire to really cement everyone's distrust of you.
Yeah, no kidding.
But Navin has a history of backstabbing people. So,
Hmm.
although to be fair, with the animosity I've heard Navin has for your little town here, I'm not sure whether or not their next attack will count as backstabbing or simply stabbing.
Certainly a thought. This town seems to really attract a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Plus, with what I've heard, well, it's not great when Navin has loyalty to a certain person in a certain community. That community tends to end up getting the short stick of it all.
Hmm.
But you're the hunter, aren't you?
Yep.
Your job is to protect this community.
More or less.
See, I had an idea, one might say. A proposition of sorts.
Okay. Let's hear it.
There are stories. I haven't been there myself, but stories of a place called the Deep Dark.
I've been to one of these.
Now, I don't know quite how they'd be on a world like this. This isn't exactly what I remember my home world being like. But I imagine they wouldn't exactly be an easy place for a creature like Navin to escape if it found itself in one.
It's dank, it's dark, it's full of undead fungus. That sounds like something that'd be difficult to get out of.
And if there's anything I know about Navin, it's that with a little challenge, they're arrogant enough to do most things, including carrying around important objects on them.
True.
So, it's not a official plan yet. I haven't, of course, found any specific, deep dark or location yet, but I do feel like, with the little disguise it's been putting on recently, it could be pretty easily lured into one of them.
Disguise. Huh. I wonder something seemed fishy about that guy. One could even say vexing.
One would be relatively right to say that, although vexing might not quite be the term that describes whatever abomination Navin is now. Vex isn't supposed to be that tall.
Point given.
Certainly not have legs.
Another point given.
But would that be something you might be interested in helping with?
Well, I guess that ultimately depends on... it's for the betterment of the village. I guess I could do this one for free.
Fantastic. I'll get back to you once I have more information.
Sounds good.
Nice to meet you, Hunter.
Same to you. What a strange place. Not every day you meet a Vex that can speak. You know what? I'm taking this to the hideout, actually. I've got some things I need to update. We gotta make a pit stop at the new office to grab a book. Oh, see, thank you for the year resub. Well, people think I'm dumber than I actually am. But I knew. Oh, I guess I didn't exactly know, it was more like a hunch. But in my line of work, hunches are basically knowing. Given the fact that I even heard mixed stories to begin with. Yeah, something interesting did happen today after all. We've got work to do. Trust my gut, that's basically rule number 1 of being a monster hunter. Grab one of these. We don't need all this junk on right now. Yeah, no kidding. I think I'm gonna keep this one to myself. We won't tell anyone. Oh, thank you. I want the glory. I want to prove I can do something right. Hiding right under our noses. In a rather poor disguise. Exactly. But of course, it's not every day Vexes speak to you. Vexes are considered supernatural beings you can't exactly trust, so we'll go into this with a grain of salt. Though the simple fact that it knows Navin's alive does confirm Navin's alive. I mean, I had the hunch anyways because of the mixed stories. I'm not normally one for charity work, but when my friends and family are in danger, I can make an exception. Yeah, Yalla. Kinda glad it didn't ask for my name. All people need to know me as is the Hunter. Wonder if anyone has ever heard of them before. Wouldn't hurt to ask. We'll ask around. You know, in hindsight, the fact that it always sounded kind of off when talking about justice, and how hard it tried to hammer home that justice is good or whatever, it sounded a little fake. Batman. You know, I also should have probably asked if Yala was the one leaving those ghost messages. I'll just ask around. Namely, I'll poke at people who don't exactly trust me. Alright. Yeah, the spider infestation's new. It doesn't help that, bone spiders? What the fuck? Oh, I got a slime head. Okay, cool. Of course. Sometimes you just gotta stab things to death with a knife. Okay. I'm gonna have to invest in another cabinet. Okay. File H dash... Fuck, I forgot what number I was on. H-34. Yalla. Wonder if Sleep knows anything about the bone spiders. Maybe. Who knows? Let's see. Name, Yalla. Pronouns. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Species. Vex. And standings. Wait. Danger. Danger level. Out of 5. Only just met. Standings. Intrigued. Strange critter hanging. That was spotted. Hanging out on my roof. Approached me with confirmation that Novin's out there. Closer than we think. And disguised as a certain thing. Mentioned stuff about the deep dark. Wants to be rid of Novin. Like most people here. Wants to be rid of Novin. I'll just leave it at that, because I actually don't know what people think about Novin. Well, outside of a couple people. Yala. Where's Batman's file? And where? Okay. So I actually have to get rid of HN01 Novin. Actually throw some of that information in here. I'm just gonna have to redo this entire file. Novin, pronouns, da-da-da, species, abomination, danger level, we'll put it at a nice solid 5, and we'll leave it at, standings will change to mixed, mostly negative. Approached as by the name of Batman. Knew something was fishy about this guy. Perhaps even a little vexing. Per Yala, Novin was soldier. For everyone else, response, I can spell good, responsible for the destruction of Stars's property. And we will, well, let's see what we've got in here per Novin. Oh yeah, I probably should bring that up in the file, huh? I heard mixed stories about the status of Novins. Novin has very mixed reviews, real and true. I heard mixed stories about the status of Novin's well-being. Many said it was dead. Few said it was live. Normally, when mixed stories of someone's status is like this, it means alive. Gut was right on the money. Thanks for the confirmation, y'all. And I think that's where we'll leave Novin's file. And I will redo all of these later. Okay, so something deep dark. Yeah, that's a good question. Where here could we find a deep dark? We struggle to even find islands we can mine on. I don't need these. We will have to keep an eye out. Who knows? Could even be right under our own noses. I mean, that's where Kelsey's spot was. It was literally basically right under our noses the entire time, and we never noticed. Things are getting more interesting, that's for sure. Something out there named Yala floating around. Hello? Emeralds? Up there? How am I gonna get up there? I'll worry about that later. Oh, duh. I've got a fuck ton of stone I can just use to get up there. I mean, there are most definitely better ways to get emeralds than that. But they're right there. I'm not gonna get them right now. I'll fetch them later. I'm gonna have to update... I'm gonna have to update the false records, files, whatever you want to call them, to add Yala to that collection, and update Batman's to Navin. Actually, I think I'll leave that one marked as Batman. Again, don't want the information I have to get out there. I don't exactly know if it's public knowledge or not yet. Frankly, I'd rather keep it that way. Certainly makes a hunter's job easier to not make information like this public. You know what's funny? They were just talking about it the other day. Moth, Hunger, and Amber were just hanging out in the village. Cap and I were hanging out on my roof. I heard everything. Oh, man. Funny how life works like that, huh? That's enough about that, though. I will certainly have to keep my eyes on this Yala individual, but what about the ghost messages? We still don't know anything about them other than I apparently killed someone and forgot about it. Who could I have killed and forgotten about? I mean, I don't exactly keep a body count, but that's for good reason. The only body count I need to keep track of is how many people I've slept with. From the sword-wielding centipede. Maybe. Abaddon, you don't keep a body count of anything. Also, I haven't slept with Carnation yet. Not in that sense, anyways. It's an eventuality, probably. Can the spirits even fuck? No, shush you. That's my partner, not yours. Okay, good. No uninvited guests. I'm pretty sure the body count's still solidly 2, though. I mean, there was Kari, obviously. We had a kid. I don't remember who the second individual was, but 2 seems right. Okay, let's see. So I need to update this to be... H-34. Yala. Mol. Lamau. You thought there'd be something here? Nope. Just this. The mystery is who you're trying to convince? Whatever helps you sleep better at night, buddy. Might need to go down and do a little bit of pest control. Yeah, I'll probably do that real quick. May not be a one-hit wonder, but there's more than 2 bases on the diamond. Oh, shush you. Is your body count in our body count? You know, I don't think so, Zeke. Or Abaddon, whoever asked that. Because you're Zeke's ace. I know that much for solid. He only knows what he knows about it because he's literally the smartest person I know. And I know a lot of people. I think. I am rubbing off on you. Let's do a little bit of cleanup so that it's one less thing Carnation has to worry about. And then we'll probably head back home and take a nap. If there's even any around here. Never hurts to check. Okay, that was just my stove. Let's go up here and check. Well, something died. Oh, many things have died up here. No, everything looks clear. Alright. Time to head home and nap then. Yeah. Oh, see, Mouse, listen. I never blamed it on you, and they would have already been spotted. It's perfectly fine. No one's making fun of you. We're just having a funny haha guffaw in Haven being a little bit of a freak lately. Okay, back in character. Actually, no. I don't think I will go back to the village. Not yet, anyways. I want to look more into those notes. Maybe do some experimenting with whatever this is. Bone shards. The hell can we do with bone shards? There is a lot to investigate. Gotta investigate the notes, gotta investigate Yala and its story. Eat 'em, listen. I understand I look like a wolf, but it doesn't mean I like to suck the marrow out of bones. Sure, it's tasty, but I'd much rather just eat the meat. I'm a humanoid wolf thing. I could suck the marrow out of bones if I wanna. If we find a bone shard just the right shape, perhaps we can repair Sleep's face. That's true. If we do find super glue, we could repair Sleep's face badly. Nah, the doc's got it handled. What did I do with rotten flesh? I honestly think I just tossed it out. I'm not gonna eat rotten flesh. Ah, I'm not just a wolf. I'm a Nephil. Give Sleep a skull cap, a better hat to hold the bits in. That's not canon, you didn't see that. Honestly, I put in the work, I can keep this fence. Alright. You killed me. All you're here for is to cause more misery for the ones you should be protecting. Monster playing with monsters. You forgot, didn't you? A puppet to a corrupt group. You're no hero. What do they mean and who's leaving them for me? And why? We did it. We did the lore thing. I apparently dropped frames somewhere. I don't know how or why that happened, but it's okay. We didn't drop too many. Thank you, thank you. It was a lot of fun to get the ball rolling on Haven again. I'm feeling a lot more neutral about Sakota instead of /neg. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed what you saw and you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, share, favorite, subscribe, all that jazz. Follow me on Twitch if you aren't already. I also have a Tumblr. Well, I can do the full thing again because I'm starting to use Twitter again purely for advertising and commissioning purposes, so I also have a Twitter and a Tumblr. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, in all matter of species between, peace out.